Today, we're gonna take a look at a gang that doesn't get enough credit in Vice City, the Cubans. The Cubans have been a staple in Vice City since the 1980s, since they have been at war with 4 major street gangs for control of the city. They will be better known for their street name, Los Cabrones, which will mean the bastards or the jerks when translated to English. They will be led by a man named Umberto Robina. Umberto was born in Cuba to Alberto Robina, and at some point in his life, he would move to the United States, becoming affiliated with Los Cabrones. And ever since then, they have been controlling the area of Little Havana. But in the year 1984, this would upset a local Mexican gang called the Cholos, in which conflict would erupt for control of Little Havana. And according to MeTV, this wasn't the first time the Cubans have been involved in gang warfare. There has been many wars before the current one, with the Cubans coming out on top every time. Umberto Robina was known for being someone you didn't want to fuck with. He employed a man named Vic Vance to aid him in his fight against the Cholos. Victor Vance was a former soldier looking to earn money for his dysfunctional family, and while stationed in Vice City, he will be convinced by his superior, Jerry Martinez, to get involved in the drug dealing business. But little did he know, this would lead him down a dark and lonely road.
So you heard about Marty?
Yeah, I heard about that dumb punk. Came to an unfortunate end, huh? Bitch fight. I like that, huh? 2 bitches going at it hot and sweaty. Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, whatever you're into, man.
Hey, I'm into men. Men proving themselves.
Oh, yeah. Sounds fun. Look, you worked for Marty for years. So in between men, can I rely on you?
Sure, Papi. If you can prove to me you got some balls.
But Victor would still have to prove his worth to the gang by picking up a package from downtown.
I've got a package waiting for collections downtown. Go get it for me if you can.
I'm not your delivery man, friend.
Until I know you got some balls and some juice in them, there'll be no alliance between us. Juan will go with you. He'll tell me if you've got something down there.
But this wouldn't be no easy task. This was a challenge where he would have to race Alberto, Carlos, Fernandez, Bernardo, and other Cuban gang members. Once he proved himself, he will be working directly with the Cubans. This will be followed with killing various Cholo gang members who was causing havoc in Little Havana.
Show these boys how to be men and take back our streets from these bitch Cholos. I have my own bitch to deal with inside.
You're not coming?
I will be soon, but not with you, my friend. I'm hot, baby.
But the Cholos wouldn't get off the Cubans' neck. They would plan an assassination on Alberto Robina, which Victor would be tasked with picking up Alberto from the Jaime Memorial Stadium due to this possible hit.
You even got any balls?
Coño, man, I didn't know.
And you? I've seen shit with more guts.
You didn't say your father was going.
Shut your mouth, lady boy.
God damn it, I'll go get him. But you owe me, you freak.
If this hit was successful, it will weaken the gang by a lot. Umberto wouldn't be able to function, which would lead to the downfall of the Cubans. I mean, we've seen this with so many gangs. It's just crazy how one hit can take down an entire gang.
Someone's gotta teach these cholos a lesson. I guess I have to go. Alone.
Umberto, boss, I'm up for anything, man. I just don't want to have to take my balls out again.
Yeah, can't we just go hit shit up and keep our pants on?
Yeah, let's roll.
See, Vic? They didn't want to go and now they've gone. The art of leadership, my friend, is making people believe they had the idea all along.
But with all this back and forth bloodshed, the Cubans came out on top, winning the war and getting rid of the Cholos completely. They would do this by stealing their weapons supply and destroying the warehouse they had stored them in. No guns meant no chance of winning, which directly led to their demise. In 1984, the outfits were more simple, usually wearing a polo shirt, short sleeve shirt, slacks, and sporting a mustache or stubble. It's a little mafia-like, but I'll take it. By 1986, the Cubans found themselves in a war with the Haitians. Umberto Robina contacted and employed Tommy Vercetti to aid him in the war. That is after working with Rico.
Papi, hay problema, Tommy.
Papi! Un gran problema!
Umberto, my son, what
The
happened?
Haitians! I hate these Haitians! They messed with me for the last time! These Haitians, we'll take them out! Only we need some backup! I lost a few hermanos already out there! Amigo, you drive good!
For a woman, right?
This is no time for joking! Come on, drive for me again! Take my boys over there, and then we'll take these Haitians down!
Tommy begins to help the Cubans fight the Haitians. Tommy Vercetti would help steal a van full of drugs, killing multiple Haitian members for 2 briefcases and blowing up a factory owned by the Haitian gang members. Tommy Vercetti will also be working for Auntie Pelé, the leader of the Haitians, and this woman is wild. Auntie Pelé will drug Tommy with juju juice.
Oh, sorry, I must have the wrong address.
Well, you might as well come in and rest your souls and have some tea. Do you have something there for me, Tommy?
Yeah. This place feels familiar to me. It's a smell from childhood, a deja vu.
Now, Tommy, I'm going to whisper a little errand for you. Hear me well, aye?
You look like someone
The Cubans have fast boats they use to cross the seas with drugs. It is their livelihood. Me nephew been making little flying bombs to take them out. Blow the boats to coffin wood.
Thanks for the tea.
And has them collect 3 briefcases before the authorities, blowing up boats and Cuban gang members using a remote control plane, and would assign them to kill more Cuban gang members in a fight between them and the Haitians. But Auntie Pelé would eventually kick Tommy to the curb, no longer needing his services.
Tommy, why you coming back here, fee? Me tell you, we don't want to see you around here no more.
Tommy would eventually return working for the Cubans.
Tommy! I love you! Let's go!
Go where? Can I get a cup of coffee
No
first?
time for coffee. Besides, I just had one. We're gonna take out the Haitians. Tommy, how do you take out a snake? You bite him in the ass.
Whatever you say, Umberto.
Tommy, you go and get us a little Haitian car. When you get it, come back and pick up my boy, Pepe. You go around to the Haitians processing plant, and you use their solvent as an explosive. Boom! Bye-bye!
Which this was Auntie Pelé's biggest mistake, because they would destroy the Haitian drug factory in Little Haiti. Though the final result of the war between the Haitians and the Cubans is unknown, it can be assumed that the Cubans came out on top. And if you're assuming that the Cubans wouldn't fuck with Tommy after his betrayal, think again. His relationship with Umberto and the Cubans remains strong. Tommy will be seen as an equal, with Umberto even saying at one point,
I wanted to tell you, me and Papi, to us, you're Cuban. You have proved yourself, man. You got big cojones.
During the mid-80s, the Cubans got their swag up, wearing a white sleeveless shirt with a Japanese symbol, a red bandana, and a fedora hat with light yellow shirts and black pants. And their weapons of choice will be their 9mm bang. But now let's take a look at their influence and overall status within the game. Throughout this whole story, they have lost a total of 7 key members. Not too bad. And throughout the Vice City games, they have appeared in 13 missions. And by the 10th anniversary version of Vice City, they will have to remove all references to the Cubans and Haitian people. This was due to the Cubans and Haitians of the United States feeling discriminated against. This is also why in Vice City stories, the gang is referred to as Los Cabrones, which is basically Rockstar saying F you, calling them bastards and jerks. But this background character in Miami Vice served as inspiration for the gang members. And actually a lot of inspiration came from Miami Vice. But the Cuban gang itself is likely based on the Mariolitos. But this was the name of numerous gangs who descended from the refugees who came to the United States during the Mario boat lift. And trust me, they were active during the 1980s.
The rise in crime in South Florida and the penitentiary riots.
This would also inspire Tony Montana, aka Scarface. But with that being said, chica, this is LS Central. Checking out, mine.